What up, y'all? It's Yungavelle back at it with another video. I hope you guys are doing well. Today is a very special video. Great video, man. I've been trying to get after this goal again since one of my very first videos of my channel in 2019, my last 90-day experience. So, second time around, finally hit 90 days of retention. It was definitely, it was challenging. It was definitely hard, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was all butterflies after a certain day. It was tough. But we got it done. Got this with me, some pyrite to represent that abundant energy. So I just got some notes here. I'm gonna go over my experience and the benefits and stuff, because it's been actually pretty powerful. It's been transformative, to say the least, man. Like, I've been wanting to get this goal back so bad, but I was being sexually active and still trying to go after that goal, and it's challenging, man. It's definitely challenging. So there will be times where I would be good and 30, 40 days and hey, I got this. Boom. No, I don't got it. So, but I made it. I did it. And now I noticed a lot of things during that process. Man, in that process, this last 90 days, so much has just exploded in my life and within me. So, one of the things that's happened is that my masculine frame has truly got solidified into my personality. Like, I have a solid knowledge of what it is to feel, not only what masculine frame is, but to feel what it is. To feel what it is and to apply it in certain situations. So I'm super aware of my masculinity now, and I'm aware of how it affects people around me, because now, even though because I've slayed cheeks post 90 days. 90 days was last week, and since then I've slayed cheeks, and so it's not 90 anymore, but I know that my masculinity is still there. My masculine frame is still. It's almost like I don't feel like like that big of a loss. I don't feel that, because that masculinity, that masculine energy, is integrated into my personality, because I know what it feels like, and I know that energy within me. I know what that looks like, and I know what that feels like. Granted, obviously, with every loss with every release, I do feel like there's maybe some loss, but if it's with another person, that's different, because there's a cycling of energy, so that's different. So yeah, that masculine frame has been integrated into my personality, and that's huge. It was hard, like I said, it was hard. The flat lines were definitely challenging. I actually had one of my boys who was trailing me. He was trailing me, so he was probably maybe 12 days behind me, and throughout the whole process. So that was dope to have somebody with me that was on the journey as well. And because when it got hard, man, it was challenging, bro. It was challenging. I'm not gonna hold you. This was hard. It was challenging. But once you make it out of those flat lines, you jump right back into your groove, and you're even stronger than before. So the red pill knowledge was truly experienced and applied. Like I said, there's some other videos. I think around day 60, I posted a video a couple weeks ago around day 60 where I went out and I went out downtown Miami and just had a lot of success. I had a lot of success applying masculine frame and just holding my space, and I saw how a lot of these women were receptive to me. And that was dope. That was dope to maneuver that way and to try certain things and see how they work and respond and stuff, and just know that if you're going 60 plus days of retention, you're probably the only one within like a 15-mile radius of all the guys. You're probably the only one that's on that, so everybody's gonna feel you. My social opportunities exploded. Like I started performing places. Like you've seen, I started performing places, and my music has just gotten better and better. Like my stage presence. I met people as a result of that, made connections. My confidence grew even more as a result of me having the courage to put myself out there and then seeing people's receptivity to me. And I attribute a lot of that to just being on retention for that long period of time, because what began to happen and what is continuing to happen is that now I'm a guy that almost anyone that I'm around looks to lead, to take the lead. And that's just by the way that I hold myself. And this is all across, no matter what social setting that I'm in. And I noticed that. And I noticed that this is the person that I'm choosing to become. I'm choosing to become a leader. And doing things like this 90 days is big to me. Personally, it's big, man. Like I hit 275 on the bench press during this. Like that was a goal that I was trying to hit for so long as well. And that was it was a big personal goal for me, and it was one of those things where long-term gratification, like you can it's different from short-term gratification. Short-term gratification, that gratification might be a really big spike, but the come down is really fast as well, and it doesn't last as long as long-term gratification. That long-term spike is a gradual uphill, and I felt that every time I think about, like, dang, I did it, man. Like I hit that 90 days, I hit that 275 on the bench press. I got emotional because it was a personal goal, man. It was a personal goal. Like I stayed true to something for 3 months, like fighting the strongest urge in your body. Like that's not easy. And but I did it, and I know that means that I know that I have greatness in me to discipline, to wait, to get the fruits of your labor, or to experience the fruits of your labor after a long period of work, even though you're not entitled to the fruits of your labor. But when that experience happens, like my social success and people looking to me to take the lead, and me just taking the lead, those are just the experience of the fruits of that discipline that's been maturating over this time. My brain fog is gone. My brain fog is gone. So yeah, my brain fog is gone. It's definitely, that clarity is definitely it's definitely a thing. That brain fog is different from when you're constantly releasing. You can't string a sentence together for more than 3 sentences, So the vitality flowing through me to do things and achieve goals is so beastly that I have to actively tell myself to take a day off. And that is definitely a recurring feeling. I even feel like that. I felt like that yesterday. Because I feel like you got to be careful with this, man, because you don't want to be so hard on yourself where, like, if you slay cheeks and you release, slay cheeks or release, everything is gone, or like, oh my gosh, because when you retain, you are like a supercharged battery at all times, even when you want to go to sleep. So when you have to have that time of rest, of of just chill the F out. Like, you don't gotta be doing something every 5 minutes. And I had to actively tell myself, like, yo, it's okay to have a day to yourself where you're not actively pushing or thinking about, like, how can I get 7 figures, 8 figures in my account? What am I doing today to make me stronger? Da, da, da. It's okay to chill, and I have to actively tell myself that, because I think that this experience has ingrained that work, or like hard work, or like that resistance. It has ingrained that I don't want to say in my personality, but it's something that I've been like aware of a lot, where if I don't feel that resistance, I feel like I'm almost stagnant. And that's not true. You got to take that time for yourself, because self-care is huge. Hard work, discipline, yes, but you need a day to chill. You need days that you just slow down, like catch yourself again. Be present, meditate, be still, be silent. Don't be silent. Don't go so far, work so far that it's foreign to you to be quiet, to be silent and sit with yourself, where you feel like, damn, if I sit quietly for 15 minutes, I'm wasting time. Like, I had to snap out of that. Like, I still have to work at that, man. I still got to work at that. So, yeah, actually following through with things and seeing the fruits of the labor down the road, that's what I talked about. Like, for example, hitting 275 on the bench, that's just a culmination of me staying consistent and working out, and just retention gives you that drive to be stronger, that testosterone boost, and just continuously push yourself. And I hit that goal, and it was a big goal for me, man. Like, that day was so huge. I felt so emotional, so proud of myself that I actually did that. And being disciplined and consistent throughout the workout process allowed me to get there. And that discipline definitely goes hand in hand with retention. The glow, the glow is there. Of course, the glow is there. People have seen it off of me. People say it all the time, your skin is glowing. It's just retention, man. It's retention. So, besides the other basic stuff of the superpowers that I've been sharing across this whole journey, those are ones that stuck out to me, where now I feel like I'm in a different caliber, like a different caliber of myself. But I'll say this, bro, don't think that after you pass 90 days that urges are going to just go away, because it's still hard. It's still challenging. Now I got to see, what do I want to do now? Like, do I want to go right back on the horse and like another 90 days? Or like, do I want to do 2 weeks at a time? Do I want to do 30 days at a time? Like, I'm aware of these things. So now it's still developing. You're still developing. So within that process, I know I will fall. I know I will stumble. As long as I continue to stay on the path of bettering myself, I gotta know that this is all part of the process to manifesting my greatest self. So I gotta stick with that. And I am gonna stick with that, and I'm gonna keep you guys abreast of my progress along that journey. So, yeah, that's been my 90-day experience, the second go around. And man, it's been powerful, man. It's been powerful. A lot of great things have happened in the last 3 months. And the biggest thing to me is that I see and that I feel is that now everybody looks to me as someone to lead, no matter what social setting I'm in. And that's that makes you feel like, yo, you definitely have a service to bring to those around you. And it's a good feeling. It's sometimes a heavy feeling, but you know, I'm not heavy in terms of complaining, but like, damn, why it's just so easy to be like everybody else. It's so easy to flip up that phone and like release, you know what I'm saying? It's so easy. And you know, mediocrity is praised nowadays, and like David Goggins says, and to go against the grain it's a battle. So you got to be of a certain willpower to actively and voluntarily choose to put yourself through these things. That's what Jordan Peterson was saying. He was like, the biggest change comes when that change is made voluntarily. It's not when life crushes you and you hit rock bottom. Like, voluntarily go out of your way and choose the hard things. That's when your personality starts to shift and you start to really bud. And that's the path that I'm choosing. And I can see what's happening around me as a result of that. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Let me know where you guys are at in your progress. Let's build. Let's chat it up. I want to hear any other video topics you guys want me to touch on. Share this, like this, comment. I want to see more videos out there of your guys' journey. I look up 90-day experience of NOFAP, and I see my video from 2 years ago. So that's showing me that guys are like not pushing that 90-day, or they're not posting that their 90-day experience because they're not having it. So I want to see you guys manifest the best version of yourself. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you by sharing my experience and helping in any way that I can. New music, you already know, new merch on the way. So continue to do your thing, guys. Continue to chase your goals, not dreams, your goals. And until next time, remember, a greater perspective can lead to a greater connection. Peace.